With the 2020 Olympics underway in Tokyo, all eyes are on Simone Biles and the U.S. gymnastics teams. She has a total of 5 career Olympic medals coming into this year's competition, including 4 gold and 1 bronze, after launching to superstardom after the Summer Games in 2016. On July 25th, she took center stage as teams competed in the women's gymnastics qualifying rounds. Unfortunately, Team USA did not have their best start, and for the first time in 11 years, were not at the top of the standings after that qualifying round. Biles reflected on her shaky preliminary competition performance, writing via Instagram, "It wasn't an easy day or my best, but I got through it. I truly do feel like I have the weight of the world on my shoulders at times. I know I brush it off and make it seem like pressure doesn't affect me, but damn, sometimes it's hard. The Olympics is no joke, but I'm happy my family was able to be with me virtually. They mean the world to me." However, ahead of the Olympic team finals, news emerged that Biles has pulled out of competition. Biles struggled to land a vault, slipping and practically landing on her knees. She received a 13.766 for her attempt, and shortly thereafter spoke with trainers. USA Gymnastics spokeswoman Carol Fabrizio confirmed the news to People on July 27th that Biles would miss the finals. She said in a statement, "Simone has withdrawn from the team final competition due to a medical issue. She will be assessed daily to determine medical clearance for future competitions." According to USA Today, the Olympic athlete was visibly upset as she talked to her coaches and team doctor. It seemed she was preparing to compete in the uneven bars, but ultimately she did not. Instead, watching as her teammates continued through the meet. Despite being heavy favorites, and still a very talented team without Biles, Team USA ended up with a silver medal in the team competition. The Russian Olympic Committee won gold. Russia, the country, is banned from the Olympics due to doping issues, but their athletes can compete in a federation-type committee, hence the odd naming there. Simone Biles previously opened up about a foot injury she suffered in 2019 during a May episode of her Facebook Watch series, Simone vs. Herself, which might explain her unexpected exit from the Olympics. She detailed the injury, explaining that she aggravated the ligament in her foot while training. Biles said at the time, "So in 2019, after Worlds, I landed completely the wrong way on floor and partially tore a ligament in my foot. And then maybe 2-3 weeks ago, I landed short on a triple-double, and I was still kind of sideways coming in, and I think I re-irritated those ligaments." But that nagging foot injury is not the real reason she pulled out of the Olympics, though. Broadcasters covering the event said her exit was not injury-related and that her coach suggested it's a mental issue that Simone is having, as reported by NBC News. Following the ROC upset of Team USA, Biles confirmed her personal struggles to the media. "Whenever you get in a high-stress situation, you kind of freak out. I have to focus on my mental health and not jeopardize my health and well-being. It just sucks when you're fighting with your own head." Her profile has certainly risen in the last 4 years, and she has remained in the media spotlight, with that shine ever increasing as the games approached. Even before Biles commented on the situation, fans rallied around her for support. One person wrote, "Extremely proud of Simone Biles for representing Team USA, but even more proud of her for taking care of her mental health." Another added, "I'm so happy these athletes are focusing on their mental health. It's just as important as their physical health. We love you, Simone Biles. You're amazing. Take care of yourself, sis." As to if Biles will compete on Thursday, July 29th, in the individuals, she's undecided, telling NBC's Hoda Kotb, "We are going to take it day by day, and we're just going to see." If you or someone you know is struggling with mental health, please contact the Crisis Text Line by texting HOME to 741-741. Call the National Alliance on Mental Illness Helpline at 1-800-950-NAMI 6264 or visit the National Institute of Mental Health website.